Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to reveal a truth so powerful, so profoundly simple, that it has shaped the destinies of the wealthiest men and women in history. A truth that, when understood and applied, holds the key to unlimited earning potential. If you're serious about unlocking unlimited earning potential, then I need one thing from you: your full attention. Not for days, not for hours, just for the next few minutes, from start to finish. Because in this video, I'm not sharing theory, I'm not giving fluff. I'm revealing a method, a powerful, proven strategy used by some of the most successful minds in history. You skip ahead or check out early, you might miss the exact shift that could change everything for you. So, if you've ever felt stuck, underpaid, overlooked, or like you were meant for more, this is your moment. Watch this from the first word to the last, and I promise you, you'll walk away with clarity, confidence, and a strategy to start building the income and impact you know you're capable of. Stay with me, and let's unlock your unlimited earning potential together. You see, riches do not come to those who wish. They come to those who will. Wealth is not a matter of chance. It is the result of definite purpose, organized knowledge, and, above all, a properly aligned mastermind. Today, I will introduce you to the method used by titans of industry, inventors of empires, and architects of abundance. It is the same method I discovered while studying hundreds of self-made millionaires, individuals who rose from humble beginnings to command fortunes beyond imagination. They did not do it alone. They did it with the mastermind method, a harmonious alliance of minds working toward a common goal with unwavering focus. If you desire success, not just as a fleeting dream, but as a living, breathing reality. If you are ready to stop exchanging time for money and begin multiplying your value through purpose-driven collaboration, then lean in, open your mind, and prepare to unlock the door that leads to financial freedom beyond limits. Today, we don't just talk about earning. We talk about earning without ceiling. We talk about the mastermind method. No individual, no matter how intelligent or capable, has ever risen to great wealth or achievement entirely on their own. This is one of the most profound truths ever uncovered in the study of success. Every fortune, every empire, every monumental leap in human progress has been born not in isolation, but through the coordinated efforts of multiple minds working together toward a common, clearly defined goal. This is the principle of the mastermind, an alliance of two or more individuals who harmonize their knowledge, energy, and willpower in the pursuit of a definite purpose. And it is through this invisible yet unmistakably real force that unlimited earning potential is unlocked. The mastermind principle is not merely about teamwork, nor is it simply collaboration. It is something greater. It is the creation of a third mind, a higher intelligence, born from the harmonious blending of many minds in perfect alliance. When two or more individuals align their thoughts, ambitions, and efforts under a singular aim, they create a force far greater than the sum of their parts. They generate a mental and spiritual chemistry that makes the impossible possible. It is this force that enabled industrial giants to rise, visionary thinkers to change the world, and entrepreneurs to multiply their income many times over. Most people go through life trying to do everything alone. They wear isolation as a badge of pride, thinking that independence is the mark of strength. But history has proven otherwise. The greatest figures of success all had mastermind alliances behind them. Henry Ford had his trusted engineers and financiers. Thomas Edison surrounded himself with a team of brilliant thinkers at Menlo Park. Andrew Carnegie attributed every dollar of his fortune to the power of his mastermind team, and stating plainly that his success came not from personal genius, but from his ability to bring together men who possessed the knowledge he lacked. Why is this principle so powerful? Because no one can possess all the skills, all the experience, or all the insights necessary to achieve extraordinary success. We all have blind spots. We all have limitations. But when we form an alliance with others whose strengths complement our weaknesses, we become invincible. We gain access to knowledge, ideas, and resources we could never acquire alone. More importantly, we gain belief. A mastermind alliance becomes a circle of encouragement, a source of accountability, a field of energy that propels each member forward when they would have otherwise faltered. Within a true mastermind, something magical begins to happen. Confidence becomes contagious. Solutions emerge through discussion. Momentum builds as each member fuels the next, and the combined focus of the group creates a force of attraction that brings forth opportunities, connections, and prosperity. The universe responds more favorably to a united force than it does to a scattered one. When a group of minds are aligned in perfect harmony toward a goal, they begin to influence conditions and circumstances in a way that defies logic. That is not fantasy. It is the natural consequence of focused intention amplified by multiple minds. Yet, not every group of people qualifies as a mastermind. There must be harmony, there must be shared purpose, there must be mutual respect and trust. Without these, you do not have a mastermind, you have a meeting. And meetings, no matter how frequent, do not create wealth. But a true mastermind does, because when people are united, not just in word but in spirit, their collective energy becomes a magnet for success. Ideas are refined. Fears are dissolved, and new levels of creativity are unlocked. The synergy of the mastermind breeds breakthroughs. The mastermind also acts as a safeguard against failure. When discouragement threatens to slow your pace, your alliance will lift you. When doubt clouds your mind, your alliance will restore your vision. And when the world says your goal is too big, too unrealistic, or too risky, your mastermind will remind you of your power. No single person can stand strong in every moment, but a mastermind ensures you are never alone in the moments that matter most. It is in those times that fortunes are made or lost, and with the right minds around you, you will rise every time. But make no mistake, the quality of your mastermind matters. You must choose carefully. Your alliance should consist of individuals who believe in your vision, who are committed to growth, and who bring value to the table. They must be dreamers, doers, and believers. People who do not settle for mediocrity but strive for greatness. One wrong person in your circle can drain your energy, dilute your focus, and derail your progress. One right person can ignite a fire that changes everything. So be intentional. Surround yourself with minds that sharpen yours. Not dull it. Owning a mastermind alliance is not about hierarchy. It is about harmony. Each member contributes something unique, and each benefits from the combined force. Ego has no place in a true mastermind. Neither does jealousy or competition. Instead, there is shared growth, shared wins, and a shared commitment to purpose. When you bring your talents, your energy, and your insights to the table, and others do the same, wealth becomes a natural consequence, because wealth flows most freely where value is multiplied, and a mastermind multiplies value at an exponential rate. You may be wondering, how does this translate to earning potential? The answer is simple. When you are part of a mastermind, you are no longer limited by your own capacity. You gain access to new markets, joint ventures, powerful networks, and ideas you never would have considered alone. You learn faster, execute smarter, and recover quicker from setbacks. Income is no longer tied to your personal time or effort. It becomes tied to the strength and scale of your alliance. And that, my friend, is where earning potential becomes unlimited. The truth is, no matter how strong your vision, how deep your desire, or how bold your ambition, you will go farther with a mastermind than without one. It is the single most overlooked and underutilized principle in the pursuit of wealth. But once you embrace it, Once you experience its power, you will never again try to succeed alone. You will seek out those whose minds resonate with yours, whose values align, and whose dreams are big enough to inspire your own. Because when two or more minds unite under one purpose, backed by faith, action, and persistence, a miracle begins to unfold, and that miracle is called success. In the pursuit of wealth, most people are misled by a dangerous illusion that knowledge alone is power. This belief, though commonly accepted, is tragically incomplete. Knowledge is not power. It is only potential power. Power comes only when knowledge is organized, directed, and applied toward a definite end. Even more importantly, not all knowledge carries the same value. In a world overflowing with information, it is specialized knowledge, not general education, that holds the key to unlimited earning potential. General knowledge may make a person interesting,